So guys, to start the new year with some bang and fireworks, we will showcase one of the craziest strategies I have seen, and as you can see, even our opponent is impressed. So let's enjoy some gameplay, because this deck can do so much more than this. And we put the counter here, and every single creature is a space... Oh, this is exactly what the deck is about. Oh, this is so funny. We can actually play it because we can tap the passage. Oh, but this is such a funny play. I still think we reanimate this guy, because we can crack the passage with Explorer on board. Nowhere to run. Everybody knows that you always need to kill Badger, the only card that matters in every green deck. However, that being said, man, this is such a funny interaction. But we still need more mana than this, right? Okay, let's go for this and fix this once and for all. And we can discard this. This is something we want in the graveyard anyway. And for now, we will have all the lands, so that's nice. We can go with Explorer, get all the extra mana. And even without... this is kind of fun about this version, that even if you lose Badger, which is a big part of the deck, with Explorer you can still get this, you know, crazy mana game plan. So that really helps generally. Let's play the untapped one. We go Explorer here. Oh, we have 4 lands, so we can... I think it's worth it. Let's go for it. So this will be an island. I still want this 1 extra mana. Maybe you can use it. And if not, you know, there's no harm in it. And now we can start playing additional lands. Finally. Well, I guess... No, we want to mill. The more we mill, the better we get. We could play the Fleshcrafter? Somehow? No, and I don't think we can. I think it's just the effect on the card. We could play Riddler though. You know what? I'll take it. Because it will give us basically a new card for the next turn, so I'll take it. Especially that our opponent is tapped, so they cannot really answer it. And we can always play it later for Warp. Yeah, I kinda like our situation. Even though the Badger got removed, we even don't care about sweepers, because we have so much like weird value in this deck with the mill game plan. We can probably outvalue them. Deadly cover up. Alright. Well, that will hurt because it actually hits our deck. Let's see. Winternight Stories, it seems, was the target. Or Explorer. Okay, they went for Explorer. I'm kinda still happy with it. We already got some lands here. Alright, and now we can go for a different game plan then. I think we go for this and we see what we get. Because we kinda want to, you know, keep flooding the board a little bit. And we can go with this one. And now we go double spell. Double spell. We won't waste recruits, I feel. You know what, with those cards we are absolutely fine. If we waste cards, we get more with Riddler. So I wanted to go for the Offspring, but it's 2 mana more. We don't have so much time, guys. We only have like 8 mana or something. Enduring Tenacity. Alright. This might be some combo deck with, you know, with the combo piece that kills you instantly. So we need to be careful about that one. Let's play this. We don't have enough mana. We can play everything, but it's not enough. Let's tap this one and see what we get. Alright, not exactly what I wanted, but we can find the rest. We are really close to making the full combo, guys. I kinda want the Badger. Are you a Badger? Yep, because we lack mana here. Even though we have a lot, I want to go faster. So we have 4 mana on this turn. Man, I think we need 1 extra turn before we go there. Oh right, we also have the... Did I count it? We had 6 mana. But it's still not enough for the kill yet. Let's just draw enough cards. We can tap the Badger, we won't be blocking with this one. Let's make sure that this turn has as many cards as possible. I don't think we will play this. Next turn is the final turn. So we want to go for the kill on the next turn. Let's see if they have some form of combo that kills us instantly. I hope they don't. I don't see white, which is usually how they do it. So I think we should have a lethal here. They only have one card, probably removal. Okay, guys, so let's go for... We cannot mess it up. I want to win on this turn. We have 7 mana already here. So my idea is to go for the Cactuar and then make every single creature a Cactuar. You guessed it. We will tap at least one of them, so we can go with this. And now we go for this. Counter on Cactuar. Let's go. And now everything has 10,000 damage. Oh, how is it not cool? Even our opponent is impressed. Rightfully so. Man, this was so great. Ha, 1 green. It's fine. 1 lander. That means we have the perfect mana. Surely it will not hurt us in the process. I mean, we can play Badger. We can try to find more mana creatures. Or mana dorks, should I say. And... that's kinda cool. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Very important if they can remove the elves, because, you know, it's 50% of our whole mana base right now. So... we can hit a land. But bro, if we miss a land here, I'm not risking. Listen, I'm not risking. We're mana screwed on a single land, and that means we have 4 mana on the next turn. Because we got mana screwed. Our opponent didn't get mana screwed, so they will be on 2. It's incredibly important if they can remove a creature. We absolutely need to keep... No, stop touching my... Don't touch my stuff. I really need both of my stuff here. Probably Badger is #1 target. Like, we can replay it, but I think we need to land from the top then. Because we need to make some progress, you know? Missing land is kind of devastating. Okay, we got the land. Not perfect one, but good enough. Okay, guys, we need to win from here. I think we play Badger. Because now we can Earthbend. So, I mean, we get still extra land this way. And we can get Seismic Sense. For 2, we should still hit. Like, this deck has a ton of... Like, we both need lands and creep. Oh, if we can get to this guy. We're this close. We don't have 4 lands, so this will be tapped. So we will waste this mana. We hit with a small little Badger. This is a forest. And it looks very bluish, you know. Alright, and we'll crack it at the end step, of course. So, I mean, I think we're solving the problem here. Explorer is amazing. The problem is that this is the only card they have seen, so they know that after this turn we stop having any mana issues. They play the land. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Alright. Passing the turn. Oh, the classic control experience. I can absolutely relate to this experience. Okay, nowhere to run. Let's see the target. I mean the Badger. It's always the Badger. The one card that really matters in every matchup. I think they didn't see blue so far, so they don't even know that we are a blue deck. Alright, we missed on the land again. But that being said, it means that we can go Explore, which is massive. I should have cracked this first. I don't think they have removal on 1 blue, but it is possible that they have into the Floodmaw. So that was a slight misplay on my part. But now we are fixing literally every problem we had this game. Perfect. And we can play even more land, but it's better to go for Passage. And as you can see, now it spirals out of control because we are no longer mana screwed. Perfect. Oh, now we are getting to the good stuff. And how are we playing so many lands? Like, it feels like I'm playing the third one already for some reason. Alright, let's get the blue mana. Everything is untapped. Okay, and now we can go to the... I think this is not good yet. We could actually play all of those. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm literally going for it. We get the counter, and now every single creature is an explorer, which means that we'll mill a lot of cards. Oh. Okay. I need to a little bit chill. I remembered about it when I made the deck, but now I forgot. Not gonna. So we probably won't crack too many of those, because we are meeting like absolute madmen right now. On the bright side, we will get everything we want in the graveyard. This is what happens if you tap 2 mana on turn 3, by the way. Guys, like, don't do it. Like, it's crazy stuff. You cannot tap. So this is all the mana we got on this turn. And we want to get some more. We can tap it for Harmonize. This means that the next turn is even better. And we have a ton of mana. By the way, you can mill yourself completely on the next turn. Bro, no, we have actually a ton of plays here. So you can mill literally everything down to 0, because you are not losing the game if you don't draw the card. You can have empty library and then go for the kill. So sometimes you can just mill your whole library. So we have all those Fleshcrafters, especially if you're getting to the point where you have kinda infinite mana, you know? Like usually aggro decks do. Oh, our opponent, man, this is so cute. They will get an extra card. However, they kill Badger, and that's the real value. I still think we cracked the passage. Now we can mill more safely. Let's go for the green mana. It also improves our draws a little bit. As you can see, just hitting this stuff like there's no tomorrow. So we can go for absolutely crazy board. Or we could go for... Is that already enough? I'm not sure if we can win with every single one of them. I will go for Fabled Passage. I believe we have at least one more land, even if we mill a land. I think we can win here on this turn. And this deck is actually kinda crazy. I really like it so far. Let's go here. Badger. I'm sorry, Badger. You were great. Okay, and now we go for what? We cannot kill anything. We can hit for 12, 13 damage. Sorry, bro, I need to think. I'm sorry, I have plays. You have 2 cards to play. No, we are not doing it. So, we could go for Space Dragon. I think it's not enough damage, but maybe? Wait, that's not the one. By the way, 4 drop over a 7 drop, because this one is stronger. And now we go for this. Man, maybe it's lethal. We also get the counter on this one. Listen, guys. Let's see. Is that enough? We should probably play Druneth or something, just for the extra stats potentially on the next turn. And this, so, okay, which one is which? Okay, this is the biggest one, so it should trigger first, I believe. Oh, I didn't see that this one too. Oh, yeah, I think we are doing just fine, guys. I didn't appreciate how crazy we can get with... Oh, I think this is your go moment. I won't do it, but I think it would be absolutely justified here. So, I want to see, do they still spam your go? Or they are just very salty that they waited all of this time. And now they get 56 damage, or 57 if they block wrong. And yeah, that will probably be a salty rope into an explosion. So let's edit the video. Yep, and as expected, this is a full rope, and this is a full satisfaction. Nice. Guys, I have really high hopes for this hand. I think this game can go absolutely crazy very quickly, because we have double Badger, potentially even doubled with Druneth, and when we lack cards, we go for the Riddler. Like, Riddler is such a big part of this strategy, it's just doing work, you know? Let's go for maybe this. I'm not sure if we go for Druneth or Badger. I will try to go this, because if we can hit a 1-drop, we can double the Badgers, and then we can draw cards while having infinite mana. So I'm actually... Oh. Of course, why wouldn't we? That makes sense. So first, we get this guy. Then we will get so much mana on this turn, man. Oh boy. And now we tap this guy. Yep, it starts. This is absolutely normal. By the way, our opponent played 2 lands, which is, you know, just legit. Let's draw some cards, shall we? That's why Warp is so good here. I guess we could just play the full version, but I hope we can draw something. Nope. Alright, alright. Oh, now we are getting double copies. Alright, so guys, let's appreciate turn 2 of the game for our opponent. They played a very cool 1-1. Oh boy, I feel actually bad. Let's go this, and you know what? Let's even go this. So we will cast the Riddler on the next turn. What we are trying to do? We are trying to hit the big stuff, because this is actually a whiff. Like, we are just kind of whiffing here. We cannot go for the full strat, so we are not winning until we hit the cool cards. Our opponent is filtering some mana, but I think this is just for scrying, so this might be mono green. Death Touch. Mana. Oh, they also ramp. Well, this card is different than the Badger, isn't it? And let's go. Let's take the green. Of course we need it. But I think we can kind of fix all the mana very easily. And then go for the big plays, because we have quite a lot of card advantage. So we go this, and with this turn we kind of fix the mana issues. So from the next turn onwards we will start going for, you know, those cool plays. Let's see. A lot of keep cards. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, so they play Sheltered. Oh boy. Nah, it's too early. Right? I even could play it, to be honest. It's kinda crazy because this is always like the best play. Alright, let's start with this and we see what we get for the future. I will still play the Sense, I feel. Nah, let's make sure that we don't take too much damage on this turn. They will probably Sheltered it, so I don't think this will be, you know, the whole game. But with Seismic Assault we can find the next piece. Like, this is why we have a lot of kinda cardio, in a way. And they double scry. So I think they're looking for Sheltered. And I cannot imagine they don't have it. Like, they are on 8 cards. That's basically a guarantee of Shelter by Ghost, you know? So I'm not sure why they are even scry. One on top, that was probably the card, right? Yeah, like, guys, like, at this point I don't even have doubts if my opponent has this card. I just always assume they do. And here you go. If you had any doubts, they are no longer here. That being said, that's kind of fine with us, you know, because we can find the rest. Okay, so first we play the land. Then we go for this and we see what we get. Oh boy, we have some cool stuff here. We could already, you know what, I think it's a Druneth turn. Because with this we can start outscaling them a little bit. And I want this first counter, so when we draw with the stories, we can get something really cool. Alright, so now we have basically 3 extra creatures in this turn. Our opponent will start going crazy on this turn probably, because now they can go Ethereal Armor and start pumping absolutely insane levels of damage. Feathered Flight is actually worse for us, because I hoped for some chump blocking, action, but against this, well, we instead have a timer on our head. Alright, so they can swing for 4 already. This might force us to be aggressive, because one way to stop this is to threaten the life total. But first, you know what, let's go like this. And let's see what we get. We probably want to hit a 2-drop. We can also discard. Okay, this is exactly the type of stuff we needed. Oh man. Yep. Man, this is actually kinda insane. So we could go oh my god, are you seeing the play? So we go Druneth. Do we have enough? I think we do. So we go this. This needs to be a careful, manual tapping action. We get this. Which means that we get additional Druneth. Which means that we'll get the elves. Of course, well, we could actually keep the small one. You know what? This one is better, isn't it? Because we can double 3. Oh my god, this is better than I expected. So now we go for this. We also have 2 creatures to tap, which is super nice. Guys, this is why Druneth is in the deck. Like, come on. Like, what card would give you this type of a turn, you know? Well, except Badger, that will play after this. So we get 3 different creatures per casting. All of this is absolutely fine, don't look into it too much. And now we go for the Badger. And we tap maybe Elves, cause why not? And that will be a triple Badger, which means that this Taurus is amazing here. We probably want to hit Riddler or something. This is just pure legitness, you know? It always amazes me how crazy the Badger gets. Do you want even to know how much mana we have right now? Probably around 50 or something. I'm not even counting. That's a triple Badger for you. So this, guys, this was a decent turn for us. I think it was like on the verge of being okay-ish, you know? Just, I think we produced something like this and all of this, and we reanimated 3 lands on top of this. Alright, but now we need to find... So we kind of have infinite mana at this point. All we need... Oh, Simrip. It's probably Druneth, I would guess, but I'm not super sure. We don't have too much time. So as you can see, if not flying, we could stall this forever. That's why I was kind of unhappy to see the further flight, or feather off flight. Because that gives them the chance of giving us an actual timer. So we need to... yeah, why not? That being said, I think we go first for the stories. Well, this actually gives us more mana, but maybe with the discarding Badger. That must be a sin. Let's go for this one. And let's see what we get. And of course, we float a ton of mana. Alright. You know what? We actually don't... We need those 2 creatures. I really hoped for some more tutoring or Riddler or something like this. But I mean, I guess it's not the worst to just get all those creatures for free. Especially that we need to win the... Man, I'm trying to showcase the combo, but we just keep winning randomly, man. Absolutely just suffering from success with this one. Alright, so that will be a pretty solid attack. And we don't have lands. All of them are already fighting faces. So that's a swing for sure. Not exactly sure what our opponent has, doesn't really matter, and we need to force probably to turn lethal. I wanted to go for something else, but we kinda missed on Riddlers, and stories were great, but only one, so we didn't hit the next step of the chain. And I mean, that's a lot of damage. I think it's probably, you know, between 10 and 18, something like this. Oh my... What?! This was actually... Man, this deck keeps surprising me. Alright, so they are trying to go for the kill, which is the right way. They need to double scry, hit Ethereal Armor, and they don't have the double strike chapter yet. So, yeah. Yep. And now they need to hit a card that deals remaining 6 damage. And they hit it. Good at magic. So now they swing. This is why flying was pretty good. Well, this is a hand if I've ever seen one. I think we have to mulligan. Like, I like having risky hands, but there's a limit to it, you know? Okay, I think we can work with this one. Let's first just tap it. We don't need the Seismic Sense yet. It's here just to find the right creature, so we can kind of tutor them a little bit, you know? We go for Druneth, of course. And now on the next turn we can go Sense into 1-drop, then we can start making copies. As you can see, everyone is just enjoying some badgers in their life, which is absolutely fine. And let's see what we get. Lance and the 3rd out of 4 Druneths. Alright, I mean that's one way to draw. Really? Oh boy, oh boy. I don't think we need more. Like, honestly, I think this is enough. So let's just draw a card. It's not what we wanted, but it's what we get. Yeah, we wanted exactly this card. So we will not get it on this turn. Alright, so far going kinda not great for us, but we have the big stuff, and with Quantum Riddler, we should be able to, you know, do enough. Our opponent can swing because we so far didn't produce anything, you know, on top, higher than 1/1. However, that being said, now we have some interesting plays. Man, we can... Oh, I didn't see this play. Okay, one of the upsides of this card. Now we can have the fun keeper, you know, just potentially drawing cards. Man, this is actually so funny. I didn't think we'll steal our opponent's cards with this, but we can. We absolutely can. So let's see what they will do. Well, that's a pickle, isn't it? They also cannot get value from this easily. Right now they can only attack with 3 damage, and if they attack with Badger, they risk it. Yep, that's what I thought, and now we are the Badger player. Let's go. But we have Druneth and they do not, so this might go very crazy very quickly. Yep, you guessed it, some Badgerness. By the way, this is why I decided to keep Druneth, because it just gives you incredible, absolutely busted turns that aren't possible without, without this card. Like, having this type of board is so good when you want to copy everything. And I mean, we chill, because we should have a better deck overall. We also have the Space Dragon, but we might be a little bit late to the party if our opponent already has it. I assume that if you play Badger and green, that means you play Space Dragon. Alright, still they can do it. It's 5 mana here. They killed their own Badger! This is literally the first time I've seen this play. Everybody is playing Badger, so it hits your own stuff too. However, that being... Man, okay, we have some good stuff here. We could copy something. We can make this into this. But... Oh man, we need to unload some cards if we want to get the full value out of this. Alright, we'll go for the classic play, because I think that right now we are a little bit in the lead. Our opponent cannot really attack us. And here, either they start sacrifice... Yeah. No, I think we go for the Fabled Passage. Let's go like this, because with this we will get more lands, so I guess it's kinda the same. I didn't do the full math on this, but I think in the end we'll get 2 mana from this. But it's not dependent on the Badger, which is a nice thing. So if Badger dies, we'll still have, you know, this extra mana. Alright, I guess if we played this, we can crack it for the forest. And now we can start making some interesting decisions. And this is forest, right? So we could go for this. But I think we just go for the stars and try to hit something that... Oh yeah, this is... Guys, this is it. This is exactly the type of stuff I wanted to hit with this. Oh, this is perfection. Alright, let's go for the island, which will produce 3 mana, because that's how island works. And I think we draw a card here. It's not the best draw, but it's good enough. I want the new card, and we still get the warped version. And we can actually attack here. Alright, on the next turn, man, I'm not sure, but there is a chance we'll win on the next turn. With the Fleshcrafter, we can play this and renew. We just need enough mana, so we'll tap this. This is 3. Man, I think there is a chance we will win here. Oh, the tapland kinda hurts here. Let's go for this. We'll get enough... Okay, we need... Okay. Mana will be very strict, so we go for this. We reanimate the land. That's the best mana we get. Now we go for this. For single elf. And now we go for renew. And we put the counter here. And every single creature is a space... Oh, this is exactly what the deck is about. Well, that's a 600 damage out of nowhere. Oh, this is so good. Man, and we can go way higher than this. Well guys, before we start, welcome to 2026. If you wanted to start this year with a channel, it's probably a great idea to subscribe so you can, you know, get this thing going. And jokes aside, I hope you had a great start to New Year. I wanted something special for today, and I was trying to find the craziest synergy I could find. And I think Fleshcrafter, making your whole little board with a space dragons, kinda qualifies. This strategy can go so much higher than this, so tell me in the comments if you want to see bigger numbers. I'm absolutely down for just trying to get like 20 of them and seeing how much damage we can get before the arena breaks. So yeah, I'm all fine for it. And about the deck, you kind of seen it in action, right? The idea is that with stories and where are you? The Explorer, we can keep milling. You can also go Esper Origins instead of Seismic Sense, but this is so quick and you just need to hit the right creature. So I usually prefer this, but Esper Origins absolutely fine. With Riddler, you will not run out of cards. Stories is very important because it not only draws you cards, but it discards the Fleshcrafter, and you actually don't have different way to discard it. So make sure that you make it count. And you need it in the graveyard because that's the whole strategy. Without it in the graveyard, you know, you are winning in a different way, which is a disaster. You don't want to win in a non-cool way, right? Sire of 7 Devs, that was the idea, to make the whole board of 7/7 freaking Eldrazi with Trample Reach. I'm not reading all of this, alright? You can, this is basically like Star Wars, you know, like the who worked on the movie long. So basically this probably can be removed for either Cactuar, Riddler, one of those should be fine. It just doesn't compare to a 4-drop, you know? This one is so much stronger to finish the game. However, I enjoyed the deck like a lot, and even though it uses of course the Badger, Druneth, you know, the mana based thing, with Explorer and those stories, you actually go for a much longer game plan. One sweeper doesn't, you know, end you completely, and you still retain the power of, you know, just spamming Badgers early game. You will win a lot of games with this, and you can still go for the combo. By the way, very cool stuff about this deck. You can put any creature that does something in this deck, and it will be very cool. So I kinda went through the creatures and I had a few other ideas, but come on, 10,000 power seems to be a pretty good play, you know? Especially if every single creature you have is exactly this guy. So remove Sire, you can replace it with every creature you always wanted to use. We didn't showcase Harmonizer, but you can just warp it. And with Explorers, like, you can make the whole board of Harmonizers, because you can copy them with Fleshcrafter. That means if you have 10 creatures, with every land you play, you will 10 times double the power of a creature. Also, if that's a Space Dragon, you will 10 times double it, and then the power that you get in the end will be spread among all of your creatures with the counters. This deck can go so freaking crazy. It's actually funny when you think about it. So guys, tell me if you want more to see more of this, because I actually want to play more of this, but I need your blessing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to support making content like this, check out the Patreon. It really does help, you know, the channel. So that's super appreciated for every patron that did, you know, supported so far. Really thank you guys, and also thank you for the last year. That was amazing. So yeah, nothing to add here. I hope you had a great start into the new year, and I hope you know, we kind of started on the fireworks. So hopefully it was fun to watch. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow.